Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's show knocked out of Netflix's top 5. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had a good run on Netflix this month, but their new DOCU series was finally kicked out of the streamer's top 5 shows this weekend. The royal couple produced Harry and Meghan as a tell-all depicting their early romance, the publicity headaches it caused and their attempts to live within the strictures of royalty. Now, viewers are ready to move on to other topics. Harry and Meghan premiered in 2 parts on Netflix, 3 installments on December 8 and the remaining 3 on December 15. Since then, the show has remained in Netflix's top 10 list, which is self-reported by the company. In the meantime, more new releases have continued to come out and overtake them. At the time of this writing, the top 10 list starts with The Witcher, Blood Origin, followed by Wednesday, Emily in Paris, The Recruit and Alice in Borderland. I Am a Killer is at number 6, leaving Harry and Meghan still at respectable number 7. If anything, the biggest surprise here may be that there are no Christmas titles ahead of Markle and Prince Harry on the list. At this time of year, family gatherings and relaxing nights in usually draw people toward nostalgic classics. Somehow, none of Netflix's holiday titles were able to find their way onto this list. In the US, Harry and Meghan may have been a popular show for some family gatherings. An easy-to-follow documentary, it features people that most viewers will already be familiar with and tells a story they may already know in part, albeit with corrections, additions and more perspective than they've gotten in the press. Markle and Prince Harry shared their own story in their own words after years of enduring the paparazzi and rumor mills. In the UK, Markle and Prince Harry may still be too controversial for some families to discuss at a civil holiday gathering. Their relationship has been politicized, especially since they decided to step back from royal duties and move to the US full-time. In particular, many people in the UK were upset that Netflix released this DOCU series so soon after the death of Queen Elizabeth II. Markle and Prince Harry have a huge deal with Netflix to develop content for the streamer, and this is just one of those projects. Others will likely be less personal and more focused on public issues, as well as some content intended for children. In the meantime, Harry and Meghan is streaming now on Netflix. Prince Harry's highly anticipated memoir lacks substance. Prince Harry is all set for the release of his highly anticipated memoir Spare. However, a royal expert thinks that the book will be lukewarm at best and lacks substance. Talking about the Duke of Sussex's book release early next year, royal expert Kinsey Schofield told Fox News, "While I agree that they feel like telling their side of the story was important, I have heard that Meghan was not thrilled with the final edit." The host of the To Die For Daily podcast then added, "Expect Spare, like the reality show, to lack detail. Full of filler, a la the bit about Harry losing his virginity to a beautiful older woman. Who was it? Most people are noticing that while Harry and Meghan like to talk, the two seem to lack substance and detail," Schofield further stated. The comments came just days after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix series Harry and Meghan premiered on the streaming platform on December 15, 2022. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's memoir Spare is slated to hit bookshelves on January 10, 2023. Prince Harry won't hold back in his ghost-written book. A royal biographer has claimed that Prince Harry will not hold back in his ghost-written book, saying he has more to spill. Katie Nicholl, writer of new book, The New Royals, has claimed that the Duke of Sussex may reveal the alleged racist royal in his book, titled Spare. Asked what we can expect from Harry's upcoming memoir, Katie told OK. Similar themes, the title is very indicative of the thrust of this book. Harry struggles with being the spare and his frustration. She went on saying, "I suspect we will hear more about growing up royal, which will be very interesting, and clearly his journey to find the one. Their love story will perhaps be retold. There is still a lot more he can say, there are conversations he can cover." Asked whether the royals, including William, would be terrified of the upcoming release, she answered, "I don't think the royal family are terrified by anything, least of all of what is going to come next in Harry's autobiography. Whilst I think in this instance the palace's lack of response is the right thing, there needs to be a shot across the bow from the palace to Harry and Meghan Markle, that this is not going to be tolerated and this has to stop," she said, alluding to the pair's many claims. Katie says, "He can reveal the alleged racist royal, he can reveal what William actually said in that text message which was so tantalizing held up to Meghan but not screened to the rest of the world. Jenny Bond, former BBC royal correspondent, previously claimed, "I think Harry's book will be more controversial than the Netflix docuseries because the title is searingly honest," according to Jenny. Prince Harry seeking to wound but fearing to strike Prince William. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is being put on blast for seeking to wound but fearing to strike. This claim has been brought to light by royal commentator Richard Eden. The allegations against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex come as part of a new piece for the Daily Mail. There, he claimed, "How does Harry acknowledge this fatherly concern? He tells viewers that as a father himself, he doesn't want to repeat the mistakes his parents made. If this doesn't wound the king, then Harry's bizarre claim that he had a second family to bring him up almost certainly will. Unfortunately, Harry cannot decide who this second family is. Is it the group of friends he says he spent time with during his teenage trips to Lesotho in southern Africa, or is it, as he later puts it, the comrades he met during his 10 years in the army? Never mind. The drumbeat of these complaints is what counts. It is about neglect and lack of guidance. But while Charles may be hurt, Prince William will have every reason to resent the way both he, and particularly Kate, are treated. Even a close pal of Prince William stepped forward to brand Prince Harry's accusations about Kate, a classic example of seeking to wound but fearing to strike.